Do you ever find yourself hesitating before taking those few extra steps? Or perhaps notice your legs feeling a little weaker, a bit less steady than they once did? Maybe that once easy walk around the block now feels like a chore. Or you find yourself gripping the railing just a little tighter when going up the stairs. It's a feeling many of us know. That creeping worry that our independence, our ability to move freely and enjoy life, might be slipping away. That little stumble that makes your heart skip a beat, or the fear of a fall, can cast a shadow over daily activities. But what if I told you that this weakening in your legs isn't an unavoidable part of aging? What if there's a secret, often overlooked, that can help your legs stay strong, vibrant, and reliable? Even well into your 90s, you see. Your legs are the foundation of your independence, your freedom to explore, to visit loved ones, to simply live life on your own terms. And protecting that foundation, building it up from within, is far more within your control than you might think. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 powerful vitamins, often unsung heroes, that play a crucial role in keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your confidence high. No matter your age, these aren't magic pills, but essential nutrients that your body absolutely thrives on. Stick with me until the very end, because I promise you, there's something truly surprising waiting for you that could change how you think about your strength and vitality forever. Let's begin our journey by shining a spotlight on the first incredibly vital nutrient for strong, resilient legs: vitamin D. Now, you might already know a bit about vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. And for good reason. Our bodies produce it when our skin is exposed to sunlight. But its role goes far beyond just skin deep, especially when it comes to the strength of your legs. Think of vitamin D as the master key that unlocks the power of calcium in your body. Without sufficient vitamin D, even if you're consuming plenty of calcium through your diet, your body simply can't absorb it effectively. It's like having a valuable treasure chest full of gold, but no way to open it. Calcium, as we know, is absolutely fundamental for building and maintaining strong bones. And your leg bones, your femurs, tibias, and fibulas, are the longest and strongest in your body, bearing the brunt of your weight and movement. So, a lack of vitamin D can lead to weaker, more brittle bones, making them more susceptible to fractures, especially in the hips and legs, which is a significant concern as we get older. But vitamin D's magic doesn't stop there. It also plays a direct and profound role in muscle function. That's right, your muscles, including those crucial ones in your legs that help you walk, stand, and balance, need vitamin D to work optimally. Research has shown that low vitamin D levels are linked to muscle weakness, particularly in the lower body, and a higher risk of falls among older adults. Imagine trying to walk across a room, but your leg muscles aren't quite getting the message from your brain, or they tire out much faster. That's what can happen when vitamin D is deficient. On the other hand, when your vitamin D levels are sufficient, your muscle fibers contract more efficiently, leading to greater muscle strength and better balance. This translates directly into more stable walking, easier climbing of stairs, and generally feeling much more confident on your feet. So, how do we make sure we're getting enough of this powerhouse vitamin? Well, sunlight is the primary source. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sun exposure. Plus, in many parts of the world, especially during winter months, consistent sun exposure isn't always feasible. That's why food sources and supplements become incredibly important. Foods rich in vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna, as well as fortified foods like milk, orange juice, and some cereals. However, it's often challenging to get enough solely through diet. For many older adults, a vitamin D supplement is not just recommended, but often necessary. It's always a good idea to talk to your doctor and get your vitamin D levels checked, as they can recommend the right dosage for you. Simply taking a daily supplement can make a world of difference in your bone density and muscle strength. helping those legs feel young and vibrant again. Now, while vitamin D is crucial for getting calcium into your bones, there's another often overlooked vitamin that acts like a traffic controller, making sure that calcium goes exactly where it needs to be, into your bones and teeth, and away from places it shouldn't accumulate, like your arteries. This brings us to our second unsung hero, vitamin K2. You might be more familiar with vitamin K1, which is important for blood clotting. But vitamin K2, though less talked about, is an absolute game changer for bone health and, by extension, the strength of your legs. Imagine vitamin D bringing all the calcium to the party, and then vitamin K2 making sure it's politely directed to the right seats, specifically to your bone cells. Without enough K2, calcium can sometimes end up in the wrong places, like your arteries, where it can contribute to hardening and stiffness, which isn't good for your cardiovascular health. But when K2 is present in sufficient amounts, it activates proteins that literally bind calcium to your bone matrix, making your bones stronger and denser. This is incredibly important for your legs, as strong bones provide the robust framework your muscles need to operate effectively. If your leg bones are brittle, no matter how strong your muscles are, the foundation is weak. Vitamin K2 ensures that foundation remains solid. It's a powerful ally in preventing osteoporosis, a condition that significantly weakens bones and increases the risk of fractures, especially in the hips and legs, which can severely impact mobility and quality of life. So, ensuring adequate vitamin K2 intake means you're not just building bone, you're building smart bone, directing calcium precisely where it will do the most good for your leg strength. Where can you find this amazing vitamin? Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods, particularly traditional Japanese natto, which is a fermented soybean product. While it's incredibly rich in K2, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Culturally speaking, other sources include certain hard and soft cheeses, egg yolks, and grass-fed butter or meat, as K2 is produced by bacteria in the guts of animals that consume vitamin K1-rich plants. Given that many Western diets are often low in these specific K2 sources, supplementation is often a practical way to ensure you're getting enough. When looking for a supplement, you'll often see it listed as MK7, which is a highly bioavailable form of K2. Combining vitamin D and K2 supplements can create a powerful synergy, ensuring your bones are not just receiving calcium, but effectively utilizing it to maintain their strength and integrity. This combined action supports the very framework of your legs, allowing your muscles to function powerfully and preventing the kind of bone fragility that can lead to falls and a loss of precious mobility. It's about building a strong, intelligent foundation for your continued independence. Now that we've discussed how vitamin D and K2 work hand in hand to build and maintain strong bones, let's turn our attention to another essential nutrient that directly impacts the power and control you have over your leg muscles, vitamin B12. Think about how incredibly complex the movements of your legs are. Walking, balancing, climbing, even just standing still. All these actions rely on intricate communication between your brain, your nerves, and your muscles. And that's where vitamin B12 comes in. It is absolutely vital for the health and proper functioning of your nervous system. Your nerves are like the electrical wires that send messages from your brain to your muscles, telling them when and how to contract. When you're deficient in B12, these nerve signals can become sluggish or even break down. This can manifest as tingling or numbness in your feet and legs, a feeling of weakness, or even difficulty with balance and coordination. Imagine trying to walk across a room, but the messages to your leg muscles are inconsistent or delayed. That's a very real consequence of B12 deficiency, and it can significantly increase your risk of falls. Furthermore, vitamin B12 plays a key role in the production of red blood cells, which are responsible for carrying oxygen throughout your body, including to your leg muscles. If your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, they'll fatigue much more quickly, making sustained activity like walking or standing for long periods incredibly difficult. You might find yourself feeling winded or experiencing heavy legs even after minimal exertion. For older adults, vitamin B12 deficiency is surprisingly common. This isn't usually because of a lack of B12 in the diet, but rather because, as we age, our stomachs produce less stomach acid, which is necessary to separate B12 from the proteins in food so it can be absorbed. Certain medications, like those for heartburn, can also interfere with B12 absorption. So, even if you're eating B12-rich foods, your body might not be getting the full benefit. The best sources of vitamin B12 are animal products like meat, fish, poultry, eggs, and dairy. For vegetarians or vegans, fortified foods like cereals or nutritional yeast, and definitely supplements, are crucial if you're feeling persistent fatigue, weakness, or experiencing any numbness or tingling in your extremities. It's a good idea to talk to your doctor about getting your B12 levels checked. A simple blood test can reveal a deficiency, and a B12 supplement, often in the form of sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue for better absorption, can make a dramatic difference in your energy levels, nerve health, and consequently, the strength and responsiveness of your legs. Now, let's talk about another vital nutrient that's often celebrated for its role in immunity, but is equally important for the very structure and repair of your muscles and connective tissues: vitamin C. When you think about strong legs, you probably picture robust muscles and sturdy bones. But there's a whole lot more to it than that. Your muscles are connected to your bones by tendons, and your bones are connected to each other by ligaments. These are all made primarily of a protein called collagen. And that's where vitamin C truly shines. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for the synthesis of collagen. Without adequate vitamin C, your body simply can't produce enough collagen. Or the collagen it does produce isn't as strong and resilient as it should be. Imagine your tendons and ligaments being like elastic bands that have lost their snap. They become weaker, less flexible, and more prone to injury. This means your muscles can't transmit force as effectively to your bones, making your movements less powerful and increasing your risk of strains and sprains, particularly in your legs. Healthy collagen also plays a critical role in muscle repair. When you use your muscles, especially during exercise or even just daily activities, tiny tears can occur in the muscle fibers. Vitamin C helps in the repair process, ensuring that your muscles recover quickly and rebuild themselves stronger. This means less soreness, faster recovery, and more consistently strong legs. Furthermore, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, helping to protect your cells, including your muscle cells, from damage caused by free radicals. This protective effect helps maintain the integrity and function of your muscle tissue over time, preventing age-related muscle loss and weakness. So, where can you get plenty of this incredible collagen-boosting, muscle-repairing vitamin? The good news is that vitamin C is abundant in many fruits and vegetables. Think citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, berries, kiwi, bell peppers, broccoli, and leafy greens. Aim to incorporate a colorful variety of these foods into your diet every day. While cooking can reduce some vitamin C content, consuming a mix of raw and lightly cooked produce will ensure you're getting plenty. By focusing on your vitamin C intake, you're not just boosting your immune system, you're actively supporting the elasticity, repair, and overall strength of the very tissues that allow your legs to move with power and grace. Now, let's shift our focus to a vitamin that might not immediately come to mind when you think of leg strength, but it's quietly working behind the scenes, supporting overall energy and cellular health, which is absolutely foundational for muscle function: folate, also known as vitamin B9. While folate might not directly build muscle fibers, its role in overall cellular health and energy production is indispensable for maintaining strong, functional legs. Folate works closely with vitamin B12 in several critical processes within your body. One of its main jobs is in the production of new cells, including red blood cells, Just like we discussed with vitamin B12, healthy red blood cells are essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles. If your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, they'll feel tired, weak, and may even cramp up. Imagine trying to run a car on an almost empty fuel tank. It just won't perform its best. Similarly, if your red blood cell production is sluggish due to insufficient folate, your muscles won't have the fuel they need to operate powerfully and efficiently. Folate also plays a crucial role in DNA synthesis and repair. This is vital for all cells, including muscle cells, which are constantly undergoing repair and regeneration, especially as we age. Healthy DNA ensures that your muscle cells can grow, repair themselves, and respond effectively to the demands you place on them, whether it's walking up a hill or simply standing from a chair. When your cells are healthy and regenerating properly, your muscles are more resilient and capable. Furthermore, adequate folate levels contribute to your overall energy levels and reduce feelings of fatigue. When you feel more energetic, you're naturally more inclined to stay active, which in turn helps maintain muscle mass and strength in your legs. It's a positive cycle. Good nutrition supports energy. Energy encourages activity. And activity builds strength. So, where can you find this important B vitamin? Folate is abundant in leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and romaine lettuce. It's also found in legumes such as lentils, chickpeas, and black beans, as well as in asparagus, avocados, and fortified grains like breads and cereals. Cooking can reduce folate levels, so incorporating some raw or lightly steamed vegetables into your diet is a good strategy for many, especially as they get older. Ensuring consistent intake through a balanced diet is key. By paying attention to your folate intake, you're not just nourishing your blood, you're laying a fundamental groundwork for the sustained energy and cellular vitality that translates into strong, responsive legs day in and day out. Now, let's explore our sixth and final essential vitamin that contributes significantly to the power and functionality of your leg muscles: vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, like its B vitamin counterparts, is a true workhorse in the body, involved in over 100 enzyme reactions, many of which are directly relevant to your muscle health and, therefore, the strength of your legs. One of its most crucial roles is in protein metabolism. Your muscles are primarily made of protein, and to build, repair, and maintain that muscle mass, your body needs to efficiently process the protein you consume. Vitamin B6 is a key player in breaking down proteins into amino acids and then helping to reassemble them into new muscle tissue. Without enough B6, your body struggles to utilize protein effectively, which can lead to muscle wasting or hinder your ability to rebuild muscle after exercise or daily wear and tear. This is particularly important as we age, when maintaining muscle mass becomes more challenging. Strong legs rely on efficient protein synthesis, and B6 helps make that happen. Beyond protein metabolism, vitamin B6 is also vital for nerve function. Much like vitamin B12, it helps in the production of neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers that allow your nerves to communicate with your muscles. Proper nerve communication is absolutely essential for muscle coordination, balance, and the precise control you need for everyday movements like walking, stepping up, or simply standing steadily. If these signals are muddled or weak, your legs can feel clumsy, less responsive, and prone to unsteadiness. Imagine trying to direct an orchestra, but some of the musicians aren't getting the right cues. The performance simply won't be as harmonious. The same applies to your muscles and nerves. Furthermore, vitamin B6 is involved in energy production, helping your body convert stored glycogen into glucose, which is the primary fuel source for your muscles during activity. When your muscles have a readily available and efficient fuel supply, they can perform better, resist fatigue longer, and exert more power, allowing you to walk further, stand longer, and feel more confident in your movements. So, where can you find this versatile vitamin? Vitamin B6 is widely available in a variety of foods, making it relatively easy to incorporate into your diet. Good sources include poultry like chicken and turkey, fish, especially salmon and tuna, potatoes, bananas, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. Including a diverse range of these foods in your daily meals can help ensure you're getting sufficient B6 to support your muscle metabolism, nerve health, and overall energy, all of which contribute profoundly to the enduring strength and vitality of your legs. We've journeyed through the incredible world of vitamin D, K2, B12C folate, and B6, and seen how each one plays a starring role in ensuring your legs remain strong, stable, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Remember, it's not about finding a single miracle cure, but understanding the powerful synergy these essential nutrients create within your body. Vitamin D ensures your bones get the calcium they need, while vitamin K2 acts as the smart director, guiding that calcium precisely where it belongs. Vitamin B12 keeps those crucial nerve signals firing effectively, preventing weakness and improving coordination. Vitamin C builds and repairs the very collagen that makes your muscles, tendons, and ligaments resilient. And folate and vitamin B6 work behind the scenes, fueling your cells, processing proteins, and ensuring your muscles have the energy and structural support they need to perform optimally. Together, these 6 vitamins are like a dedicated team, each member contributing to the overall strength, stability, and enduring power of your legs. It's about empowering your body from the inside out, providing it with the precise building blocks it needs to thrive. You don't have to accept weakening legs or a decline in your mobility as an inevitable part of growing older. You have the power to make conscious choices every single day that directly impact your strength, your balance, and your independence, simply by focusing on incorporating these key vitamins into your diet, perhaps through thoughtful food choices or with the guidance of your doctor through targeted supplementation. You are taking proactive steps to safeguard your ability to enjoy life to the fullest. Imagine the freedom of walking with confidence, of not worrying about that next step, of being able to engage in the activities you love without hesitation. That is the incredible gift of strong, reliable legs. It's a foundation for a rich, active, and independent life. Remember, small, consistent changes can truly make an enormous difference in your health and happiness. Your body is remarkably resilient and capable of repair and rebuilding when given the right tools. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. Have you noticed a difference in your leg strength or overall vitality after focusing on certain nutrients? What strategies have worked best for you in maintaining your mobility? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful and inspiring to others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked a new understanding or gave you some practical ideas, please do us a favor and give it a thumbs up. Liking the video tells us we're providing valuable content that resonates with you. And if you want to continue receiving practical, empowering advice like this to help you live your best life at every age, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're here to support you on your journey to vibrant health and enduring independence. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep moving, keep thriving, and remember, live your best life at every age.